Stop bomb, loud in the necks. We're all set to lock on. Where in the world, it's always worse for the wear. Get enough.
I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. So yesterday, my voice finally worked again after being sick for quite a long while. I wasn't totally sick, but like the lingering effect was my voice was all messed up because I had like a really bad sore throat. So I literally did a whole album where my voice was trashed and I was just doing like this like wimpy thing, hitting the notes, but it just didn't sound right. So yesterday, first song finally sounded normal. I was like, wow, everything works again. It might be like a thing where it went a little uphill and could go back down. So I'm going to hopefully be okay today too, but we'll see. Anyway, I've just got a little basic riff in mind. It's not a riff per se. Well, maybe it is. I don't even know. So as simple as that is, I can probably layer that up and throw a cool bass groove under that, and I think that's going to be the verse. And then all I might do for the chorus is just do some big power chord fourths. Just kind of like that. And then I've got this thing over here, which is just a MIDI keyboard, but I have a virtual guitar. So this guy, Hydra 3, and I can play stuff on this. So if I drop down an octave or two, I can do that thing I just did on the neck and standard, but drop. I've got it triggering harmonics right now. I can turn that off. I might layer it with that because that's a new toy I got and I like it. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I think the tempo should be good where it's at. Yeah, I think so. Okay, left guitar, right guitar, I'll get back to you. I'm just going to do verse and chorus 3 times. Tracked those. Turned the camera off and just took a little bit of time to put a tremolo and then this new effect Logic included called Beat Breaker. So I combined the two to make this. Because that riff was just a bit dry. So it turns off in the chorus. What I think I'm going to do is some arpeggios in the chorus. So probably just like... I really don't feel like sitting through the whole song for what I'm about to do because it's just so simple. I'm going to go A, B, D, E on the keyboard on the chorus. So I think I'm just going to do it once and then copy paste it. So it's just going to be... In fact, let me just track it now. That's it. Okay. Then copy, paste. I'm going to go into articulations and power chord sustain. Now I have some super low tune guitars. I can also do, like, I have a polyphonic pitch shifter that I can drop tune these things, but if I go down like that low, it gets a little funky, so that's a cool way to do it. What the heck key is this thing in? I think it's different verse and chorus. I'm going to do that. So, improvised guitar solo. That came out good. I put a tremolo on the guitar solo too. It's down really low, like the mix, the effect is down pretty low, so it doesn't totally take it over, but it sounds cool. Like, here, I'll show you. So now, I gotta come up with some kind of bass thing for the verse. The next thing I'm gonna do is gonna be the drum part. When I woke up this morning, that original riff that I played, and I'm just still calling it a riff, I guess, that was in my head just randomly, so I went with it. I put down some lyrics, although I had no melody idea in mind when I did. I just put down lyrics, and I was like, I'll make them fit, so that's what I'm going to do.
Stop fading, I see it's a bomb. Out in the next, we're all set to lock on.
Voice is still working. Awesome. So, not going to do any harmonies. I'm just going to leave it. If you ever notice, I do have some like artificial doubling going on in my vocals a lot of times. That's just simply some bus sends. You don't really have to copy any of the things I'm doing as far as like, I just have like some saturation, like things like literally tape saturation, a little bit of distortion and compression on them. You can just kind of experiment with your own voice. But the real trick is I'm time delaying it. Yeah, it's called sample delay. The left side's 2 milliseconds, right side's 4 milliseconds. And then what that does is it just like adds a little bit of space. So it sounds like I was doing doubles, even though I wasn't. I have no desire to sit here and record multiple tracks of vocals. I like doing multi-track guitars, but I just don't like doubling my vocals since they're mostly improv, and that's just a pain in the neck. And another thing you can do, Logic has a thing on here, it's a pitch shifter. So I'm not talking about like tuning your vocals, but what this does is it just forces the pitch down by like tiny little increments that you can barely hear. So it's like -1 set on the left and +1 set on the right. That also adds to that separation. So the time delay plus that will just make it sound like multi-tracked vocals. That's what I do. So I just flip these two bus sends on, and then I have a compression setting that just works for my voice. I'm going to turn that off for now because I'm talking and it'll sound all weird. But the lyrics I put down, they're going to be in the bottom of the description box. I always put this down there, copy paste them. Easy stuff. The middle of my description box has a big paragraph of places that I'm available online. The top thing I have is PastorMelissaScott.com. That's there because it's really good Bible teaching. I said in the beginning it's Christian rock. I put that there because it's super objective, on-point teaching that doesn't go into most of the subjective, traditional, denominational baggage everything else is gonna do. What happens here is just teaching, translation from the original languages, grammar and all that stuff, historical context, just to get the meaning the writers were actually intending. And by grammar, I mean like if you go to the New Testament Greek, analyzing the grammar, because the Greek's super precise and that just like dispels all of the confusion when you're reading English. Yeah, so it's there. There's two people you're going to see on there. The late Dr. Gene Scott. So they just like replay all of his stuff. And then currently Pastor Scott, 50 years combined teaching, and it's just on point. So I put it there as a resource, and that's it. My stuff, subscribe, like, comment, share. You'll keep seeing me. That's it for today. It's supposed to dump a whole bunch of snow on us, and the temperature is then supposed to drop into absurdly low temperatures. I'm going to try and like mix, master, edit the video, and put this up before that happens. And I'm not looking forward to shoveling. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Stop fading, massive, top bomb. Out in the next, we're all set to lock on. Where in the world, it's always worse for the wear. Get enough time or waste another. Go with the flow and die down under. Isn't it apparent? The time is almost up. The time is almost up. Yeah. What's worse than you? Stuck in the throes, and everyone knows it.